Hi, I'm here to encourage you that this is a new term and you've got new stuff ahead of you. Basically that whole thing of today's the first day of the rest of your life, and we want to start this year with a new mindset, a new way of viewing this year, because this is, I imagine, going to be your best year yet. Now obviously you can't change last term, and you can't change the things that you went through last year or whatever, and if you could change them, what would that do? It's not that matters, it's now and now forwards that matters. And the good thing is you get to set the tone for this year, you get to set the tone for this term, and you get to make choices that are going to pay off for you later on. So the first thing to remember as you're going into school on that first day is to remember that you are not who you were last term. You know, you're not who you were 6 months ago or last year. You are someone different. You've got new skills that you probably didn't have back then. You've got new confidence that you mightn't have had back then. Things have happened. You're a different person. You're a stronger person. So as you step foot in the door, just remember that you're a different person from who you are. Also, you are not your choices. You might have made some choices last year that didn't quite pay off for you. You're not your choices, they're just choices you made. Also, you are not your reputation. So if you're known in your school as someone who doesn't always get things right the first time, or someone who doesn't always try that hard, you know what? Your reputation is a byproduct of your choices. Just make good choices, that reputation will change very quickly. So to make this a different season that you're going into, go and get mum or dad to buy you a whole heap more new gear. You know, new pencils, new rulers, new books, and start the year with some great gear. Also, set up a really good space in your home where you're going to do some homework or where you're going to do some learning stuff, so that it's fun to be there. Don't sit in some cluttered up place that is messy. Clean it off, start from scratch, and make that a really good fun environment. Maybe stick up a photo of your pet or your friends or something nearby so it feels like a fun spot to be in. And make some plans, set yourself some goals. And the goal might be something like, this year I'm only going to play computer games after I've done half an hour of homework. Or this year I'm only going to do something else fun after I've done, I don't know, whatever it is that you need to do. Make some plans and write those plans down so you see them each day, so they remind you, yep, I've made a plan, I'm going to stick with that plan. And because a good plan will mean you'll have a much better year. If you're in high school, definitely have a calendar up on the wall somewhere with all the due dates of all your assignments and all your tests. At the moment you probably don't know when they are, that doesn't matter, but if you've got the calendar ready to go, you can just write them in. That way you can just have a quick look at the calendar and it's easy to see, oh, I've got 5 days before I've got a math test, I've got 7 days before I've got an English assignment, and you can prioritise stuff. And when there's nothing on, you can relax more and you can play more computer games or hang out with your friends more. But when the crunch is happening, you can see it coming, you're not surprised by it. Another thing is at the start of this new term, set yourself some priorities. Work out what your priorities are. You know, I mean, computer games are fun, TV is fun, you know, the internet's fun, it's all fun. And you can do that, and you can also do well at school. You can have both. A lot of the times we think, oh, I'm either going to have fun or I'll do well. It's not or, it's and. You'll be able to do both. Just plan it, work out what your priorities are, and then stick to it. And the easiest way to stick to it is to write it down and put it on the wall. Well, I'm excited for you, and my encouragement to you would be to make this year something that is defined by you, not others. Okay, so by that what I mean is you get to set the tone. You get to decide what you do with your time. You get to decide your own priorities, and you get to basically make commitments to yourself and keep them. And don't let what other people tell you about yourself be what determines who you are. You choose who you are. If other people want to tell you that, oh, you know, you're not smart enough or you're not going to make it, let them think what they want, but let the results tell the story differently, because if you put in the work, you're going to get the results. So that's my encouragement to you at the start of this new term, and I hope this is a fantastic year for you, and all the best to you. Give it everything you've got.